Alright, what's up everybody? So this is gonna be kind of like a an update per se of my treadmill. As you can see, I have not lost any weight. Actually, I gained some. Just a quick brief why I have not done anything with this treadmill or myself. I kind of got into a workout regimen with a buddy of mine, and we've been doing powerlifting, and that's a whole different segment. But I've been eating pretty big to get big, and I have per se, I guess, weight wise or power wise. And anyway, the reason why I haven't done this, it's not because I didn't want to. It's because this year so far has been crappy. Deaths, numerous deaths in my family, my friends. A lot of my good friends, some of my good friends, passed away this year. It's been really rough. No excuse, I understand. There's no excuses for that. But another thing is my work. I'm kind of like down. We do the draft system, and I've been drafted considerably a lot, which is good for my paycheck. Not so much for my working out time, I guess. Luckily, I have a gym that's 24 hours, and I can go down there anytime I want. So usually I say, should I go cardio or should I lift? So usually I just do lift. Today, I've gained quite a bit of pounds, which is okay, because a lot of it's just water weight and everything. I had to yell at my dog, sorry. But a lot of it is water weight, due to the fact that I have been drinking a lot of water, and anyway. So today on Sunday or Saturday the 14th, I think it is, 16th, something like that. I can't even remember. Only reason I don't know is because I've been working every day 16 for the last 7 days, and so dates and times just is not my thing. I got drafted again today, but I have 8 hours in between, so I'm gonna work out a little bit. So anyway, it's gonna be short and sweet. A couple of the items that y'all wanted to know. My list is at work, unfortunately. So is my computer. So all I have is my phone. And if anybody knows anything about YouTube, you can't really look at everything you want to on a phone. You have to do it on a computer. A couple things I remember is one of the questions was, does this return back to zero after? Because I think I posted in my thing where it said that it did not post back to zero or go back to zero. It still doesn't. Let me rephrase that. It does. I think my problem was when I first started using it and I first posted that was I would not let it go all the way to the end, or I would do a manually one. I'm going to check today to make sure and see. I'll update that one. It won't be months in advance. It'll be a couple weeks, and I'll let you know. I'm going to do a whole workout today just with the manual workouts that are on here, and I may do an iFit if I have enough time. I still don't really care much for the iFit thing. I think it's still a waste of money. It's cool the way it is. It's a cool concept, and whenever if they get enough subscribers, I'm sure they'll beef it up a little bit, but I don't think it's worth it. That's just my own opinion. But another thing was, do you lose the weight that you say commercials say? I think if you do this and you eat right, 100%. You can't expect to go eat Long John Silver's or In-N-Out Burger or wherever you're watching this from. I live in California and I lived here, so I know some fast food joints. You can't go eat a double-double, or you can't eat a LA combo and then come here and run on this and expect to lose the weight. You have to eat a regimen where it's just, you have to watch calories. I mean, this is plain and simple. I mean, this is not just like when people said, "Oh, I'll get abs. I'll just do some ab crunches." Well, that's not how it works. And it doesn't. It sounds great. I'll buy an ab roll. I'll get some abs. That doesn't work like that. Everybody knows that. Well, a lot of people don't know that, but some people think that they do. Anyway, so this is the same thing. You have to follow your diet. You have to stop, doing your crazy eating, your junk food. I mean, I believe it'll work. I like going outside more. It's getting warmer outside, but if you have no time, it's midnight, and you got energy, put an energy up on this. Yeah, I think you could lose the weight, but you gotta have a good diet regimen, plain and simple. That's only two things I really remember. So now this is going to be, a lot of people I see, they put on, and not so much on YouTube, because you can really edit a lot on YouTube, but people say, oh, well, today I'm really starting my diet. Well, today I really am. And I've said that in many of my videos before, but this year, like I said, has been so unreal. I just can't believe the things that have happened. I mean, just with myself, but that's a whole different ball game. You know, I almost broke my ankle. You know, I'm just now getting back to where I can actually walk on the treadmill. I twisted my ankle pretty bad. It was, when you put both ankles together, one was like a golf ball versus a grapefruit. So, yeah, I'm just now, you know, back to where I can kind of put a whole lot of pressure on. Didn't break it, but it was pretty close. Like I said, I fractured it. So I'm gonna jump on this thing real quick and give me a good workout. And when I get to the computer, I will write down any more questions that I saw on my questions about this treadmill. One thing I have found, my buddy has a treadmill that's I think this is the 11. Yeah, this is 11. So he has the 7 or 9. He has the 9. And his motor, he hasn't used his hardly at all. I'm gonna say maybe 10 times tops between him and his wife, and they're both not overweight. They're both just, you know, normal people. They're skinnier than I am, and their motor's already burned out. Good thing he had extended warranties like I did, but I believe the warranty is good for a year anyway. But I still recommend, even if you don't use it a lot like I'm not, but I'm getting ready to, I still recommend that warranty. It's, you know, it's so cheap. If you're especially financed like I did, I mean, just put in your payment. It doesn't make it go up, you know, a whole lot of money, and it's worth it. I mean, you know, if you try to fix this thing, it's expensive. Plain and simple. Just like a vehicle, you know. So anyway, I hope that helps. Let's get back into it. I'm right now currently 272 pounds. You know, a lot of that was powerlifting, bodybuilding. But now I'm getting ready to do that plus do this. And I've pretty much got my diet regimen together. I've been talking to a few people who know about diets and how they work. And yeah, I'm ready to roll. So let's get on it.